their bid to pack the Supreme Court and control the judiciary, Pakistan's illicit regime, backed by the country's powerful military establishment, is set to bring about constitutional amendments, with the government not having a majority in the houses and the regime abducting and coercing PTI's lawmakers into completing their numbers. Pakistan's legitimate Prime Minister Imran Khan, who is in arbitrary detention for 407 days, said that the manner in which the amendment is being brought, the regime is mistaken if they think he and his party will sit quietly. He has instructed his party to prepare for a street movement. Mr. Khan added that when the country is struggling for freedom, sacrifices must be made. The Supreme Court of Pakistan has criticized the delay in implementing its decision on the reserved seats case, warning of serious consequences if the ruling is not implemented. An 8-judge bench, which ruled on the reserved seats issue concerning the Sunni Ittihad Council, instructed the Election Commission of Pakistan to immediately release the list of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf returned candidates. The court's 4-page statement made it clear that the absence of an election symbol does not void a political party's legal and constitutional rights. The constitutional crisis was created by the biased Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Isa when he stripped PTI of its election symbol. An illicit parliament was engineered as a result. PTI was denied its reserved seats, and the entire Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province denied the representation in the Senate. Saturday's Supreme Court decision will begin the path to giving the people back their mandate. Abductions and disappearances of members of parliament continue as Pakistan's undeclared martial law regime seeks to make up votes for its so-called judicial package of constitutional amendments. After Saadullah Baloch and his family, 2 more of PTI's parliamentarians, Ilyas Chaudhry and Aurangzeb Khichi, have been forcefully disappeared on Saturday by Pakistan's intelligence agencies. The facade of democracy wears thin as lawmakers are threatened, bribed, and coerced into voting in favor of a secret bill that has not been presented for any debate or discussion. As a special envoy from Brussels concluded a fact-finding trip to Pakistan on Friday, there was a sense among the diplomatic community that the visit could have gone better for Pakistan if top officials had engaged with the mission as planned, reported Pakistan's leading newspaper, Dawn. Ambassador Frans van Dale, special envoy of the European Union for the promotion of freedom of religion or belief, met a number of key officials during his week-long trip. However, key officials such as Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, Interior Minister Mohsin, and Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz Sharif are said to have skipped meetings with the special envoy on freedom of religion, whose findings can affect Pakistan's GSP Plus status. Dawn further reported that Pakistan's status is up for review in 2027, and another extension for much-needed duty-free exports to Europe will greatly depend on how the country can demonstrate a commitment to upholding all global human rights obligations. During the early hours of Sunday morning, the Israeli occupation forces reported a surface-to-surface missile fired at central Israel from Yemen hit an unpopulated area, causing no injuries. Meanwhile, Israeli occupation forces killed at least 26 Palestinians across the Gaza Strip on Saturday. Israel's military ordered Palestinians to leave parts of Beit Lahia in northern Gaza as the Palestinian Foreign Ministry warned that the evacuations were a, quote, prelude to the annexation of Gaza for settlement purposes, unquote, reported Al Jazeera.